You know what my most unreliable part has been on the Vantage?
What's that?
Fails time after time after time. My most unreliable failure part is the gas struts on the doors.
Yep. Yeah.
I just ordered another set, which we have to do. We have to make a video for that.
Yeah, replace the struts.
$60. $60 and it's done. It's fixed.
Yeah.
You know what? I'll buy gas struts all day long.
Yeah, but it's a pain to get them in there. Like, you have to take the whole wheel off. You have to take off the wheel liner, and then you have to like reach in there and redo the strut.
So it's gonna be a good video.
Yeah, it sucks though.
You're like, you don't want to do it.
I hated it.
You don't want to do it.
No, I don't.
Okay.
But I know how to do it because I've done it once already.
All right.
But
well, you need to let me know if we're gonna do that or if it needs to go to the shop.
no, we can do it. We can do it. We can save the shop
Begrudgingly.
time. Yeah.
Begrudgingly.
Yeah.
We'll do it.
It'll be a long video. So it'll take forever.
Better time lapse that one.
Yeah, exactly. So we got your Vantage up here. What are we doing to it?
Got to do the door struts.
Yeah.
They're called the door checks.
Okay.
We need to do those because they are blown out and don't work anymore. Doors basically don't stay up; they just slam shut like a mouse trap.
Right.
And the front splitter. I hit a piece of ice in the road the other
Okay.
last winter.
Let's look at that.
Got a nice little crack. It split its lip.
Yeah, they do that.
Yeah, right there.
So are you going back? Are we doing OEM or are we doing extended lip?
Oh yeah. So when the doors are working properly, you're supposed to be able to just like lift them up and then like they'll hold. And it is not doing that. It won't even do it like when it's all the way out.
Yeah. The problem with this, with replacing these, is that we have to take off the front wheel, the front liner, and the gas strut sits back in here and connects deep in here. You got to reach in and get that little C-clip.
Really?
Yeah. So
the wheel and the liner come out?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. It's way more surgery than you want to do for a gas strut.
I can't wait.
Yeah, it'll be fun. So a door should, in theory, versus what we just witnessed with your driver's side. So I should be able to, after I unlock it. Even mine's starting to collapse. And I did them a couple years ago, but there it holds.
Yeah, it should be able to hold almost right out
Should
there.
be hold out there. Definitely should hold at the top mark, right?
They just start to go, just give out.
And they hold it at what? It's a 22 degrees, I think, is the swan door.
Yeah, they call it a swan door.
Yeah. So they should hold. At least, a person puts it there to get their legs out.
Yeah, yours are way better than
in a parking lot. But yeah, it's been 2-3 years.
Yep.
It's about as long as they last to get that done. So this is a stock 06 6-speed manual. These are the stock rims, which I think those look really good still for stock rims.
Yeah.
Color of this is
Tungsten.
tungsten. You can see the bright work all along here. That was standard tungsten. And then those model years, we didn't get clear taillights until after the DBS.
Correct.
And then we start getting them. That's the standard diffuser. And then
Standard exhaust.
standard exhaust. You've got the Vantage emblem on there, the badge.
Yep.
And then interior wise, you have no nav.
No navigation, and there's different selections for the top stitch you can do in the seat.
Yeah.
Different thicknesses and different colors.
Yeah.
Mine's the tighter stitch, and it's black. It's kind of like the business.
The business.
The business.
Yeah. So mine's also an 06. What's the name of my color? You've looked all these up.
Oh, I can't remember what your silver is.
It's like a lightning silver or something like that?
I think it is lightning, actually.
It's lightning silver. So this is what you can buy as this extended carbon fiber lip that adds a little sportiness to it. On my car, the previous owner had painted the wheels black, which actually did a pretty decent job doing it. We went black work here, all the bright work.
Your
engine vents.
There.
All of this. This wasn't an option. There was a blackout kit, I think in 08 that was introduced.
Yep.
This is an 06, and so actually this guy was pretty tasteful in doing the blackout as if it were OEM.
Yeah.
With the black roof. And I think that looks sharp, especially on this brighter color.
It's actually very close. What he did to this car when he did it 2 years ahead of its time, 3 years ahead of its time, is he basically emulated what is now an S.
Yeah.
Vantage S.
Yeah. And then around back, you can see we have the DBS taillights. We have an extended carbon fiber. They call it a cam tail. And then I did the V12S, just a vinyl wrap to match the painted black inserts. And then this is from the N430 race car. That's the shape diffuser for that. So just by changing a few of these aero elements, going with the clear taillights, some black, you get a little bit of a sportier look. Now my car is dropped with the H&R lowering springs, and I have 15mm spacers on the rear and 5 on the front.
All right, so we'll fire it up. It's not a cold start because we just drove it here. I've been in the car for about 30 minutes, but let's give it a go.
Yep, stock. But that is with the valves open because you pulled fuse 22.
Yes.
Yeah, so if you can actually open the full stock exhaust up by pulling fuse 22, which opens the flaps, so you don't have to pull any like hoses or anything like that.
Yeah, it just kind of leaves it open the whole time.
Yeah. All right. So as far as exhaust, we've done the race headers. So these are the race headers that Velocity AP makes. Those are actually homologated for this car. Aston Martin stopped producing their own headers and started buying Velocity AP's headers and putting them on the GT4 race cars. So it has those headers, 200 cell cats, and some little itty bitty MagnaFlow cans just to be street legal. So this is, you'll hear a significant difference. That's just headers, cats, and it does have a tune, a slight tune. Should be around 430 brake horsepower versus 380 with exhaust and tune.
You definitely hear you coming.
Totally different animal. Identical cars, same year. Now that it's been dropped and tuned, it drives completely different. So depending on what you want, if you want a sporty looking more race car feel, those are some real easy and fairly affordable options to do. Or if you'd like a more streetable daily driver GT, that's the option to go with.
Both fun.
Both fun, but
just different.
Like, I was surprised at how different.
Yeah, for sure.
It goes, tucks right into here. Gets these clips, goes on these supports, and holds the front part of the pan. All right. Kind of get that in place.
This is what $271 looks like.
Yeah, that's Aston Martin OEM.
Yes.
That's why it's $200 something.
Yeah.
Does that look all right?
Yep.
So brand new front lip. That wasn't too bad. It went pretty smooth. handful of...
Alright, we should be loose now.
Okay. Oh, yeah, it feels like it. You had to do a bunch under here, huh?
Had to do 2, and then if I can get this thing out of here.
Look at all the road garbage falling out of there. Hopefully we can just pull this back, not have to disconnect all of it. If we can get it back out of the way, then we can reach everything. So we look back in there, set the ball joint on there, and then set the clip. This end still isn't connected, but it's next to go. That should go well. Now we've got that ball set and that clamp set. Now test the door.
Oh yeah, you feel it. You can definitely feel it.
Oh, look at it holding.
Yeah, like all the way to like right there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you can definitely.
Yeah, look at that. Perfect. All right, let's put this liner back together. So it was a tight fit overall, but actually it went pretty quick.
Yeah.
Being that we were able to figure out best way to put the clamps and preset them before we put them inside the jams, but the doors seem to do really well. Look at that. Swing it open. Should be able to just kind of swing it and let go and just have it stay. That worked really well.
It's what you want. It's how it's supposed to be.
Yep.